The Centenary Stadium in Limbe was the venue where the state of Cameroon paid tribute to their fallen citizens who were victims of the Anglophone crisis. The sad event began with the procession of the caskets containing just the bones of the 5 delegates into the Centenary Stadium. It was later followed by an ecumenical service that was headed by clergymen who prayed that God should welcome the souls of the 5 delegates while hoping that the affected families will have the courage to continue their lives. In his address, Southwest Governor Bernard Okala-Bilai told the people of the Southwest region to stand up against all activities aimed at destroying the region and challenge traditional rulers to join in the battle to ask for their ancestors to help in the ongoing problem. Before the handing over of the casket to the different families, they all received a last homage from the authorities present.
Some last verifications may be carried out. People were murdered in the way you know. They will carry the remains when they are ready to perform their traditions. This was the funeral of the state. The state has to carry it to demonstrate that those collaborators, those compatriots have been effectively killed and buried the way you know, and thank to our determination in the investigations, we have succeeded to discover the remains. There is no polemic because the state continues to accompany the families.
The traditional rulers of the Southwest region were also present during the state funeral that took place at the Centenary Stadium.
When you give birth to a child, there are certain traditional rites that you do. You accept the family accepts the child. There are traditional blessings that are bestowed upon this child. And so when that person grows up and departs from this world, definitely there are also traditional rites that are performed on that corpse to make sure, just as the Christians will do commendation and all that, traditional rites are also there to make sure that the person who departs exits in peace.
All 5 bodies have been handed to the families for onward burial, while the skulls of these 5 delegates have been withheld by government for further tests. Balungeli Ebune Confiance represented the Prime Minister during the event that was under a tight security at the Centenary Stadium.